Welcome back everyone to another video. We have a lot of Starfield information to get through, memorabilia you can buy, especially for your headset and your controller. Lots of good news. We have a bit of a tidbits of news going on here and there as well. But overall, we actually have great news for Starfield. It's doing really well, better than, what all the publications have been downplaying how badly it's done and how all of this, but in reality it's actually done really well, and we've even got confirmation from one publication who probably was crying while they were typing it. So before we jump into that, do consider leaving a like and subscribe. Last video I set you a challenge of 500. We did hit about 375 likes, just shy of that 500, so I'm going to set that 500 like again. Let's see if we can hit that and smash it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. We cover news, information, gaming news, everything over here, and hopefully with a bit of reviews. Don't forget I've got a link in the description below for a GoFundMe. I'm trying to raise money for someone who's suffering from cancer, so if you can spare anything, please do go check that out. Otherwise, a simple share would go a long way. Right, let's get on with the actual video, because that is what everyone is here for. So, as you can see here, people said Starfield didn't sell well. Even, I think, GameSpot, they just released an article saying that the game did really bad and it didn't even make the top 20. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? It's right there. So this is from 2023 to year to date, right? So it was up until the 30th of September. And Starfield has remained at number 7. That's not bad, considering these games have had a, some of these games came out early in the year, so they've had a lot longer to actually stay up there, especially games like Modern Warfare. You're not going to compete with it, but like Hogwarts Legacy, damn, that did amazing, and it still got an 84. But, Starfield at number 7 clearly shows that these are dollar sales, right? This isn't no Game Pass thing. This is dollar sales, and it did damn well. So kudos to the team. And for those people saying that, hey, Starfield is doing really bad, I was about to say Halo. We're going to get to that in a minute. But for those people that are saying Starfield are doing really bad, it just ain't it, mate. It's just not it. Because we can see here, and as you can see here, physical and full digital from Nintendo, PlayStation, Steam, and Xbox publishing from for publishers in the digital leader panel, ranked in dollars. And you can see here it says includes physical and full digital from the Nintendo eShop, Steam, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms for publishers in the digital leader panel, ranked on dollar sales. Excludes add-on spending. So what this means, that excludes add-on spending, is that those Xbox players that were buying the premium add-on, that's not even included in this where they were making number 7. If you included the add-ons that were being sold, because the premium is an add-on, this probably could have gone to number 6 or maybe even higher. So that's actually really, really cool to see how well Starfield has done, especially as it was like a new game, right? It just made it into that end of September because it was released September 11th. But we have this one over here as well. This is the US sales. It's the first of Bethesda. Now, apparently they've sold around 2 million copies in the early access window. That alone is like $140 million on average, give or take, right? That's pretty impressive. So, as I said here, Starfield continues to impress. A massive well done to Bethesda Studios, Starfield game, and a great way for DC Deacon to sign off. It remains number 1 in terms of ranked dollar sales. And the most important thing you're going to see here is that we have Diablo 4, which is now an Xbox first-party game. Sea of Thieves is still in there with a, at number 19. You got Gran Turismo in there, which is good to see from PlayStation. Finally, they're making an appearance. You got Minecraft. You got Call of Duty. I know people are going to say those ain't Xbox games. They are Xbox first-party games now. So there's a lot of Xbox first-party games in the top 20s sales for the month of September. Pretty damn sweet. Of course, this is the article I was talking about. Despite also debuting on Game Pass, because Game Pass hurts sales, because Game Pass doesn't do well. Any games that are on Game Pass cannibalize their sales. Any games that go onto Game Pass just absolutely do trash in terms of sales. Lies of P sold 1 million copies, but it was on Game Pass day 1. But as you can see here, Starfield was the best-selling game of September 2023 in the US, according to new numbers from Circana. And Peter Over, I bet it was hard to write this. I'm sure you cried as you typed this. I like it. I like it, Peter. I like it. That is good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. But for those people that were saying that, Starfield did really, really bad, it absolutely didn't. It did stonkingly well. You know what else did stonkingly well and is doing well? Halo Infinite is on the rise. It's now appeared in the top 10 sellers for Steam, which is in the United States at least. And that is pretty amazing, as you can see it somewhere around here. Halo Infinite. It's at number 6. Halo Infinite rose to number 6 of the top sellers chart in Steam. Halo Infinite is on a path to recovery. And with Season 5 having, I think it's just released, it bringing the game modes and the features that people wanted originally, and now they're starting to really get into their stride, Halo could really make that at least the multiplayer side of it could really make the comeback that they've been waiting for. And don't forget, this is a free-to-play game that is, pulling ahead. Can you imagine? So people clearly are happy with the Battle Pass system, which is probably one of the best in the market right now. I guess the cosmetics are still selling, but good stuff for Halo. More people are playing, which means more people are going to be attracted by the store and be picking stuff up. And as far as I'm concerned, good for them. This is all great news for Microsoft, Xbox, and the players, because I've personally never had a problem jumping into Halo and finding a match, but Season 5 seems to have done absolutely wonders. And as you can see here, it's gone from 84 to number 6. It's a big jump. They've also hit their highest concurrent players. I think it's like 18,000 plus since like 6-7 months ago. So that's also another big achievement, right? 18,000 for considering what they were previously when everyone was saying they were out for the count. I know it's not the 200, 300,000 that Baldur's Gate is getting, but then again, what PlayStation game is getting that? We're going to get to that in a bit anyway. Right, I wanted to show this because this is actually really damn cool. It's a stand for your Starfield headset. It is really nice. I like it a lot. I wanted to basically just showcase this. It is expensive. I'll have a link to it in the description below. This isn't a sponsored thing. I'm personally looking to buy one. And because I was asking around yesterday in terms of where to buy this, I thought some of you might see it and actually want to buy it. Like the controller one is here as well. As you can see here, it looks really, really nice. I think it's worth, £30 again, it's a bit pricey, but these seem to be custom made orders. At least with Etsy, they are custom made, I believe. Yes, handmade. So each one is like a 3D printed to be done. So all in all, if you're interested in this sort of thing, you'll find the links in the description below. Of course, for those of you that were looking at what Xbox was doing, where you can actually print your gamer tag on top of your Constellation badge, you can actually have it as an iron-on or Velcro. You can have different sizes. I think the iron-on is cheaper, slightly, depending on the size, I guess. 3-inch and 4-inch will differ with $5, but really good stuff. Again, I will link this in the description below so you can go check it out. And if you want to pick one up, I'll be definitely picking up one of these with my gamer tag on there, so we can have it just for old time's sake. Right, this one over here, because we were talking about Baldur's Gate 3, right? And in September, according to Circana's player engagement tracker, Baldur's Gate 3 ranked 2nd in the player engagement on Steam, which is insane, right? It's really good. The game is doing phenomenally well, beyond the wildest dreams of Larian Studios, and for good measure. The story is absolutely amazing. The gameplay might not be for everyone, but the story is supposed to be top-notch. Monthly percentage of panel playing, behind only Counter-Strike 2, Starfield ranked 3rd, which I'm really happy with that, considering the phenomenal success of Baldur's Gate 3. It came out before, so it had that leap of head start, and Starfield coming 3rd, that's nothing to scoff at all. Of course, on PlayStation 5, everyone was saying PlayStation exclusive, but they were, jumping up and running about saying how Baldur's Gate 3 was the greatest game ever, and I'm going to be playing Baldur's Gate 3 instead of Starfield, and Baldur's Gate 3 this, and Baldur's Gate 3 that, and it ranked 20 in the same metric because no one is buying it. All that capping for an amazing and likely game of the year, Baldur's Gate 3, and no one bought it on PS5. So all that capping by Nicola, Baldur's Gate 3! And no one bought it on the PS5. All that capping by the fanboys, but no one bought it on the PS5. Pretty sad, right? It just goes to show. It's funny because they used to say Xbox players don't play games, but I guess, or play games, or buy games. I guess PlayStation gamers don't buy games? Can we? Clearly they didn't buy it. I mean, Starfield went number 3, right? So those games are being bought. I guess PlayStation gamers just really don't buy games. This one over here is a really dumb one, right? I wanted to put this in the video. This is a really, really dumb take. Really dumb take. But it's not so much the ABK part. ABK is done, in case you guys missed the memo. They're owned by Xbox now, and what happened to all the studios and IPs that they acquired? All these rare IPs wasted and lost in time. Locked on Xbox. Bit of salt, I can get it. But it's this part here. Microsoft do the right thing and go third party already. Look, I don't want Sony going third party. I don't want Microsoft going third party. I don't want Nintendo going third party. Any of these three going third party would upset the equilibrium. Well, Nintendo's their own beast. They can do what they want. But either of these two going third party means that you have a monopoly. And you don't want to do that with the current regulators that are in place right now who are all looking for a power play. But then again, we all cry that we don't want a monopoly, right? We all say that monopolies are bad. But this dude right here is saying we want a monopoly. And this is referring to something else that I think I posted earlier, but I'm not going to go for it. But yeah, look, I get the thought process, how having one platform, your platform, to have all the games is going to be the best. That creates laziness and it doesn't inspire people to push forward. Insomniac Games has been pushing forward to try and do better every time because there is good competition out there for good games. So remove that competition and then you don't have to compete because it's only one platform. People are just going to buy it for that platform. At that point, you kill the industry. So people like this or anyone else that wants this to happen for either side, don't. It's really dumb and stupid and you really don't want this to happen. It is very, very bad. This is 1 billion times worse than consolidation of businesses. 1 billion times worse. If Microsoft or Sony exited the gaming industry, it would be horrendously bad. Power your dreams. And finally, this one over here, which I thought was really funny. Nicola goes, sarcastically writes, Spider-Man 2 fast travel is outstanding, and then shows a 14-second long transition. Now, as you can see here, he is doing the actual transition of showing what it is. I think it's called a driver game. It's pretty much what Spider-Man does, but this one allows you to basically just go into any car, and it's pretty much an instant transition, right? You zoom in and you find the car you want, and then you can basically continue. And Nicola's trying to say, you know, this isn't the gotcha moment you want. And obviously, it says from the moment you zoom out to this part, you are in full control to move about at will and choose any car to get into. It's not a transition. Unlike the Spider-Man one, which even when you zoom in and Spider-Man starts swinging, there's about 3 seconds there before you actually gain control of the character. So there is a kind of loading situation happening there between the transition before you actually gain. Unlike here, which it's instant control, it is not there. Well, they should have picked another car quicker then. And if they did, then of course they would have said this. They are simply making it fair comparison by moving to the other side of the map, like what the previous video did. The Spider-Man, you know, it moved all the way to the other side and landed. So don't Nicola try to, damage control here. He got completely and utterly put in his place. Finally, this is the one I wanted to end this is what I wanted to end the video on. So there's a rumor going around that Microsoft are looking to acquire the global rights to all Paramount IPs. Now, obviously, we know that Halo was on Paramount, and if this is true, then all Paramount games could be. If this is true, all Paramount IPs could, well, the Paramount actual, service could be coming to Game Pass, or maybe provide a Paramount version that is going to be on Game Pass. So who knows? This is actually really cool. Negotiations finished last week, apparently. Public announcement next month. Don't forget, this is just a rumor, but This is really, really big if it is true, and it is just rumors, right? This is literally a tinfoil hat I'm finishing the video on, so do take that with a grain of salt. But that, folks, is the end of the video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We are trying to hit the 500 like challenge. We missed it by about 130 likes previously. Let's see if we can hit it again with this one, with a full 500. I know you can do it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We are trying to hit the mid-goal 7,500 subs by the end of the year, by Christmas. And if we do, hopefully we can do something special for you all. And yeah, also I am looking to add my son into the foray here. He will be looking at doing game reviews, so hopefully you guys will, support that as well, because a lot of this is, just too much for me to take on my own. So I am looking to bring my son in eventually, and hopefully he will be able to do that. Where I have got a review copy today for Spider-Man 2. I know it's one day late, so I'll probably be streaming that on Saturday, because I am going to be doing a fundraiser on Saturday. But I will be releasing another video for that later today, talking about it. So hopefully you'll all check that out and join me on Saturday for it. Right, that's it. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, people. Remain legend.